Alrighty. Well, we did Path of Pain, hardest part. Well, second hardest part. There's one thing harder that I've never done. Camping. You literally walked there as I was about to walk away. That's okay. Maybe a slightly better one for barbecue. What? Did you just DC? What? 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 Okay. Oh, this finicky car. Oh shit! Oh crap! Oh no! Oh no, rip me! Fallen. No, don't. Damn it. Oh, fuck. There goes my car.
Oh, party room, fun!
Fun! We found fun. Get your ass up there. Oh, no, it's just that. It's just this room. Why did Blood just get killed? I think Blood just died.
Coming from behind!
Oh.
Fun! Like ladder.
I don't care, we got fun.
What is that?
I'm fucking dead!
It's a spider.
I think fucking Baz needs to click the fucking thing.
Click what?
Click the ladder.
Okay, I'm clicking the ladder.
Or try go up the ladder.
I can't, we have fat bastard in here.
First.
Okay. Oh, what? That was actually the exit? Okay.
Yes, I said, that's why I told you to go up the ladder. That's why I moved out of the way.
I saw my thermometer. That's all I care about.
Son of a party room!
Guess it's party! It is party time!
I can't wait to get fucking ripped apart. Oh, they're gonna tear us into an asshole.
It's on my face. You happy now? Are you? Yes. Are you satisfied now? Alright. Well, I'm gonna go back to... Like... Oh shit! Oh crap! Ah! Okay, that's getting... Holy shit! That's... Get your bitch in the locker. Lock her up so she don't reach. Make her shut up like a bitch. Bitch locker. Bitch locker. Might have flipped that. Bitch locker. I can't get it out of my head. You know what else is the difference between a clown and a dead baby?
What?
The clown doesn't make me laugh.
That's pretty good.
Yes, Miss Cranky over here. Kill him, give you a big threat. Okay, we're gonna leave Cranky right there. And now she's a good distraction. She's useful, but very annoying. Craigie. Good job. If he comes, because he's gonna come back if he knows what he's doing. He's gonna come back and just hit me. If I wasn't wounded, I'm gonna try to be funny. I do a dance. Okay. Did I please my master daddy pyramid head? Yes. I must poke you. Must touch the ass. Oh, come here. Hold on, stand still. Oh. Scap it. Okay. Well, fine, we'll go. Beat my ass, daddy pyramid. No. Ah, okay. Alright, Toodles. One little pyramid head.
Also remember that Wesker has big radius.
Well, I literally see him. Go see, not that way! My health does not reset, so we will... Yeah. And, what it is... Now, granted, as I mentioned on my Discord, my USB capture card broke. So I can't do my... I was originally supposed to do a Majora's Mask challenge run today, where I just do a 3-heart run, where you just do 3 hearts. But unfortunately, well, USB thing broke, so we can't do that right now. And I don't... Oh shit! Oh! Drop that. Bad positioning. At the 4K, you get the booty squad. Like I mean, the thing, even if I didn't have Lightborn, as long as I played smart, booty squad really isn't a grid. Because what happens with these squads is they are so focused on bullying you that they don't do gyms. Now, they only do gyms here because they're like, oh shit, he has Lightborn, we can't bully him, except for maybe a Sabo squad. What? He has sins to all people! It's really into half 39. What the hell? Okay. No. The grenade apparently just blew somebody up. You gonna kill yourself? I was like, I have to do it. They're in here, aren't they? Hi. I can't see the hands. I can't really do the thing. I should have. Wait, are the zombies? What are the zombies doing? Is he actually? Oh, holy crap! Oh no! There's goes Jim Shoe. There goes Jim. Get him, Jim Shoe. Get him, Jim Shoe. Go get him. Get the snowman. Jim Shoe gave up. Jim Shoe gave up. You get a wish. You get a wish, Ghosty. With one wish. With one wish, if you just have to rub it. Rub the shiny. Rub the shiny.
No.
Yes.
No.
Rub the shiny.
Do it.
Rub it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Ghosty, do it.
Unlimited power.
Yes, do it. Do it, Ghosty.
No.
Do it. Do it. Greetings, everyone. Hello. One moment. Let me adjust some things here. Deafen myself. Turn on music. Yeah, we'll pick the funky music. Alright, we are back. I'm here with the lovely Ruby.
I'm so tiny.
Also, you are... When you talk, you switch into your underwear. What the hell? Anyways, let me move your avatar around. If I can get... I can't. Hold on. Where is your... There we go. Make you bigger. Oh, not bad.
I love that reaction.
It's just so odd.
Her mouth is more open than the underwear ones.
I guarantee you, if any new person comes to stream, that's what they're gonna be staring at this entire goddamn stream.
Well, I am pretty sexy.
I mean, that works. Let's see. Let's see here. Alrighty. So, how are you doing, dear?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You're just tired and you just spend time with me.
Yeah, other than when you're intoxicated.
Yes. I feel the same with you. I need to spend more time with you without you being intoxicated.
90% of the time I'm not. I'm only intoxicated when I'm on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
You've had almost 3 days of it.
And it could be 4. Let's see here. And I will be quiet periodically because I do need to actually think. But you know. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the portal working. I got the Shambler to work. I could optimize some code with collision detection, but that's not a big issue right now. Now I need to get the Medusa to work. Which, honestly, I could probably just take... Oh, the exact code from the Shambler. Let me see here. Alright, let me close out this... Let me get a new workspace. The Medusa, and the Shambler, and the clock. Let's see here. Ghosty! Ghosty. Look at it.
Hi, Ghosty.
Ruby, behold the Fridge Guardian. Behold. Hold on. Hold on. We need music for this. Hold up.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Here we go. Behold the ghosty. Behold. Oh, holy ghosty. Alright, we got enough of that.
I'm sure now.
How you doing, ghosty? Welcome. Welcome back to hell, my dear. Let's see here. So... Let me see. We have Portal Monster. If Shambler attack equals false. We need Medusa Monster dot Medusa move, which isn't a thing yet. We have to add that. Go into that room. Add Medusa. Medusa starts in the statue room, obviously. Right there. Medusa monster. How you doing this morning, Ghosty? Feeling a bit better? Let's see here. Already working on redesign, so not type much since it's difficult to type. Alright, gotcha. No problem, Ghosty. Alright, we need to set up Medusa coordinates, and then the function Medusa move. Which I could pretty much just copy the Shambler move, just change some names around. Medusa move, go to create function. And hello? Code? Okay, what will we type in the code? Oh, it's locked. Why is it locked? What?
So there's no more code for you.
Excuse me? Hold on. God damn it, how do I get this fucking lock off? What the fuck? Object moves, create, in the monster tab, apparently. Why is it locked? Oh, god damn it. Hold on. I have no idea what the hell this is from. Hold on. I don't... Why is this locked? Is the portal locked? No. So why is... What the fuck? Do I have to remake the Medusa? Hold on. I guess ChatGPT, because Google isn't being efficient, tell me what the fuck's going on.
That's interesting. I didn't know that was.
What?
It's my anniversary on Twitch.
Oh, well, there you go. Happy anniversary, dear. Mwah.
Thanks.
Let's see. Select the object that has locked event tab. Navigate to the events tab. We see locked event. Right click to lock. Open the context menu. That's weird. Ah, fuck. I'm about to just delete the damn Medusa and redo it. I was gonna delete it. Delete. Alright, create new object. Create. Object, name it Medusa. Change the sprite to the green sprite. That. Alright, change its parent. Monster. And it's locked again. What? What does the portal have? Why is it that the portal's a parent, right? Has a parent. Monster, where's portal? Yeah, parent's monster. So why is it that this one does a normal inheritance, but the other one's like, you know what, I'm just gonna, you know, ignore you. You know, because fuck you and your code. I guess we have to go up here. Alright, I think we should be good now. So, and it should have the same variables. It does. I don't know why I shouldn't put the player dead variable in the monster. Probably should move that at some point. Alright, or is at least inheriting properly? Well, what variables do we have? We have spawn timer. Wait, I don't have. Does not have death. Let's see, portal. Variable definitions. Portal death pause. Death timer start and attack. It also doesn't have death timer. What? It's supposed to inherit everything. This is even like a coding thing. This is just game maker being stupid. It doesn't even have all the other variables. It's not it's barely inheriting anything. I'm debating on just maybe copying delete. Okay, not here. We're gonna delete Medusa. And I'm just gonna duplicate the portal. Duplicate. I'm gonna name it Medusa. Change its sprite. There we go. Alright, now I just have to remove all the things we don't need. Actually, wait, no, it would be better. Hold on. Delete the Medusa. Let's get the Shambler. We're gonna copy paste that. Because the Shambler is similar code to Medusa. To save some time. Ooh. We got change the sprite. Alright, I need to go into the game and place it. There. We'll do some monster. Right. Alright, I want to close this workspace, make a new one. We want Medusa, we want Shambler. Well, actually, no, Shambler code's already in there, so we don't really need to. We don't need Shambler, we set the moves and code around. We need the clock, and we need the. Maybe the monster object. We don't know for sure. Ruby goes in chat. But why you don't have chat? You do it here, you can go.
I don't know.
Well, now do it. Nothing's stopping you right now. Medusa doesn't have an attack thing, it's just attack timer, so I can remove that. If we go to the step stuff, I just need to unstep if attack equals true. So this needs to be changed. Hello, Sydney! How are you? Welcome, Sydney. Ruby, this is the person that's probably going to do your model. Be nice at some point in the far future.
Hello, Sydney.
Well, you seem nice in the first one, now you're just all like, oh, hello. Yeah. Sydney, I want you to give her a big, like, turn mustache on her model, because she's just being rude.
No, hello. I think Bash should just have bunny ears all year round.
Let's see. Now I need to get. Actually, I need the camera system. Camera controller. Let's see, view set visible. Okay, so I need a function that checks what view the player's on. Because this will determine the Medusa. View. Only valid is in the troll event and returns the current viewport being rendered. Return value will change during the troll event when you have various views. Once this will be run twice, one for each port. Check to see which view is currently being drawn. In general, it is used to only render specific details single port. Alright, let me see. So view current, view camera. What about view camera? Let me see. Can be set to a new camera or read to get the current camera. Return every one if no camera is assigned. 8 viewpoints active in a room. You can assign a camera to any of them. Okay, so how do I check if view camera equals -1? Hold on. If no camera is assigned, you have up to 8 viewports and active array room. I can assign a camera to any of them. Grace, how are you doing today, Sydney? Truly, we need Bansago. God damn it!
Yes, Bansago.
Fuck.
Bansago in the maid dress.
I'm not a bunny, damn it, I'm good.
You have bunny-like qualities.
What?
What?
You know, I make a joke about Bansago once, and now everybody's obsessed about it. It's just sort of running me and my community now. I need to fight Bansago to the death. I will impale him with my horns.
Uh-huh.
Making VTubers as usual. Yes, in VTuber jail, I see. Now, okay, so I need to check... Import, can be set to a new camera, red to get the current camera. Okay, let's see. Read-only variable is only valid in a troll event, returns the current viewport being rendered. Okay. So, let's, what we need to do here is in the step command here. Wait, what? I'm on the wrong one. Hold on, go over here. Well, no, it returns, yeah, hold on, no, that's okay, that's perfect. So what I do is I take, if, is it monster, what's the variable, it's monster location, create, effect, hold on, where is the, I need the variables. Monster room location dot, start the statue. If monster location, alright, let me go to step event. If monster location equals, let's see, view current, attack equals true, else attack equals false. Attack equals false. If attack is true, we have death timer here. No, death timer is 10 seconds. If death timer is equal to or less than 0, player dead equals true, and it does all that crap. And let's see here. Basically, it's just saying, hey, they're looking at they're on the same screen as Medusa. Start counting down, turn them into stone. Alrighty, so tutorial resolves itself, I believe. Now I just need to. Other thing I need to do is I need to get the coordinates of the Medusa, of where the Medusa will be moving in each room. Let's see here. This is the starting coordinate. Let's see. It is. Let's start. Let's have it come from over there. So let's see. We have main is 224 by 128. library is, let's do like right here. Library is 480, and obviously these things will probably change in the final game. Lab will be about, put it in the middle. Lab will be 768 by 128. The ritual chamber will be, yeah. So then it will be 224 by 320. The torture chamber, put it to the left. Torture chamber will be 384 by 320. That was already default right there. Hello, Dark Flame. Dark Flame's here. Oop.
Hello, Dark Flame.
Hold on, we need. I'll do it later. Hello, Dark Flame. Hello, my lovely. How are you? Always good to see you. 768 by 288. And a quarter, put it over here. We have 256 by 480. And over here we have, I'll put it over here on the right. In the crypt we have 544 by 480. Alright, nice. I take these values, let's put it back in our default position. Bit sleepy, how are you? Good, we're doing, I've been partying for like 3 days in a row. It's been very fun. Ruby's disappointed because she wants me all to herself.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you do. Let's see, Dark Flame says hi.
Hi, Dark Flame.
Yeah, wake up, there. Need to be more enthusiastic. Hi, Dark Flame.
Hello there, Dark Flame. How are you?
Okay, good enough. See here, we have that. Right, and we have the ritual chamber 224 by 320. Torture chamber is 384 by 20. Statue chamber is 268 by 88. And the core is 256 by 480. The crypt is 344 by 480. And then this here we just leave that as just the default thing. Function, when you change this to Medusa move. In Medusa move function. Oh, monster location. I think all this. And this is why it's so good to have modular code, because I don't have to change any of this. Let's see. I just have to change like one little name. And then let's go over to the clock, make sure it has the proper thing set for triggering Medusa. Now, Shampoo we have to worry about if it's attacking or not, because it doesn't move if it does. Medusa, we don't have to worry about that. Although I might want to reduce Medusa's kill timer down to 5 seconds, because... yeah, we need to reduce her kill time. Because, mind you, I think the, what's the spawn timer default at? Spawn timer, well, it's only set to 5 seconds. Let's change spawn timer to 10 seconds. Wait, am I on monster or clock? No, clock, okay. Okay, we'll change that to 10 seconds. Is the chat on repeat? What do you mean? I don't follow, what do you mean? Let's get 10 seconds, we're gonna go to Medusa, make Medusa's kill timer 5 seconds.
I don't see no repeats.
Oh, also, there's one more thing I need to change. If attack equals true, else...
Oof.
else death timer equals death timer start. There we go. That way, when you move away from the screen, it will say, hey, you need to reset this. Now, it's not efficient, because that means every step is going to be calling this every single time, so I do need to add something that makes it a little more efficient. But I'll worry about that later. We could do like a gate or something to limit how much it's used, but... Alright, let's break the game. Let's break it. Time to be all brokey.
Watch as it actually works.
Alright, so... Also, I might need to... Hold on. Let me add a debug real quick to the Medusa. Let's do... Alright, we want to add... Show debug message. Turn you to stone in... We do plus string... death timer. Alright, so we should be good here. Let's do it. So that way I know it's actually in the function that's about to kill the player. Let's go find Medusa. Oh, nope, it's already not working. Right now Medusa should be killing me.
Damn.
Alright, so it's not Let me find Medusa again. Where are you at, Medusa? Oh, never mind. Medusa just disappeared into the ether, apparently. Okay, did I put the proper... coordinates? Yeah, I had the proper coordinates. Let me see what's wrong here. Let me see what's going on. You just see your messages rolling. She was tired. I guess so. She's just tired of my shit, I guess. It's her day off. Yeah. No, she's been on vacation. She just now has to come back. Medusa moved. Okay. Alright, so I have to figure out what the hell's going on. Let's start the clock. It all starts at the clock. Alright, so it goes into Medusa monster, which it is moving, so we know this is calling this function. So let's go into Medusa. Go down to Medusa move. Debug in Medusa move. Now, okay, it's actually saying it's going into the function. Yep, in Medusa move function, so it's in here. Oh wait, I forgot to change Medusa's spawn chance. Let me change that real quick. It's supposed to be 50-50. Because by default I have it at 0 so that the monster object doesn't spawn. Or anything stupid like that. That is... No, it is 50. Yeah, it is set to 50. Okay.
Ouch.
So... It's going in here. Monster location equals room controller. Dot room adjacent. Monster location, which this should work. Because it works with Shambler, it's the same code. Does it say... Okay, let me close out, let me comment out the Shambler so it stops giving me Shambler debugging code. Just comment him out so that way he's not doing anything right now. Alright, so now let's run it one more time so I can see the debug better. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot. I need to comment out the portal monster because he's gonna kill me. Hold on. Comment out the portal monster. It's coming out. We just found Medusa. Alright, give back 10 seconds, which is the spawn time, and then we'll close it out. But you should go back to either Horde, the Torture Chamber, or the Ritual Chamber. Okay. And you didn't go to any of them. Medusa just completely disappeared. Hold on, do I have... What's Medusa's one variable? Wait, I don't need that. Also room location, statue. Yeah, it's statue, so that's our default location. Let's see what's going on here. In Medusa move function, then nothing happens. Okay. Let's see. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Default sprite 1. Oh yeah, we need to change Medusa sprite. We'll give Medusa... Hold on, let's give... Let me get a different sprite in for Medusa. One moment. we get a little winky face. There we go. Default sprite 8. We go up to Medusa. We want to change these to 8. These are just placeholders, of course. There's a reason why I have a variable for each one of these. They will be different. Most likely be different. Alright, let's save. Now, let's say we're going to change anything. I just want to see it again, just to make sure nothing stupid's happening. Right, Medusa didn't move this time, so it means it didn't call the roll. Didn't move this time either. Round. Gonna call this time. It did, okay. And it did call room adjacent. Oh, there. Oh, okay, there's Medusa in the horde room. Okay. Let's just wait, let's see if Medusa actually moves properly. That means it's working now. Give it a little bit. Sometimes the roll just... It's a 50-50 chance whether she moves right now. I am going to make it to where the difficulty... All the difficulty really does in this game... there might be like one or two monsters might be a little different, but... All the other monsters, all the difficulty does is increases their spawn chance. That's basically how I'll be designing it. Alright, okay, yep, Medusa's moving properly. The only thing we don't have moving properly is her, thing that says, hey, I am in this room. So... Yeah, so, alright. So, Medusa's moving properly, just the death thing is not working properly. If monster location equals view current, attack equals true, else attack equals false. If attack equals true... Yeah, so... I don't get what's going on here. It's like the moment I go in there and even see Medusa, I should be running this. Let me check the camera, because it would have to do with the variables in there if I had to guess. Let's see. View set visible 0. Yeah, because it is not using numbers. So... Yeah, because it's reading these numbers that are being used to switch the cameras. So it should be, as soon as I look at the Medusa, it should go ahead and start counting down the death timer. Alright, let me comment out the monster timer. So it's not eating up the whole debug screen. Like right here, the death timer should be going down. It's not going down. Let's go to Medusa. Let me check this view current. Because it should be equal to it, because it sets it each time. Who knows, maybe I don't have it set. Did I ever... Hold on, let me check the Medusa move function. It might not actually be changing the variable of their location. And Medusa move. Monster location equals... Yeah, it is. It's setting it right here. Yeah, because it's putting in what their current location is and then changing it with this one. And that's what's causing them to move. Location... I could try putting the... Well, no, it wouldn't do anything if I put it in here. Oh, wait, hold on. If monster location equals... Oh, we need to remove this. Yeah, Medusa doesn't need this. I can move that. That's Shambler code. But the rest shouldn't really do anything. Monster room sprite equals monster location. Monster room sprite should be... Yeah, it's an array with that. And so we know monster location is giving a number. But for some reason in this step, it's just either not reading it or something's going on. Like, it's not... If monster location equals current view current, this should be giving a number, and this should be giving a number. Let me look at that variable. Will change during the draw event when you have various views, as a draw event could be called once for each viewport. And draw event for all instances will be run twice, one for each port. There we can check to see. Oh, let me check something. What is Let me try something. So where is the? Where should I put the thing? I should put it in clock. Let's put it in clock. Let's see. Show debug message string. Should be. It should turn green. Oh no, it's a view current. View current. Let's see. Current viewport is, so we can see if it's like not actually giving me back the same proper thing, and I need to get a different index to measure the view. Current viewport is 0. What? I'm not in viewport 0. Hold on. We do it here. So that would explain why. Okay, say my viewport is constantly 0. Give me a moment. Yeah, so that's why it's not triggering. Yeah, okay, so let me look at my camera function, because it'll definitely be in there. So the way this is working... It's only set in the viewport 0 thing. Maybe I just need to use a command to change the viewport, and maybe that would help. Set visible 0 true. See, if camera state equals true. And all this does is manage the camera state. So it just sets the viewport as visible. Let me see if there's a better way to go about this real quick. Let me see. Okay, so there is a different way to do it. I think what I might have to do is just have a variable that keeps track of it. I mean, there probably is an easier way to do it, but I think I'll just keep track of a variable. Just make it a little easier. So let's I'm gonna add a variable here. Let's say current or player view. Player view defaults at 0, obviously. And it should be integers. And all we will do, we need to set a thing here. If camera state equals false, camera state equals true, player view equals 0. This yeah, player view equals 0. And camera state. Actually, we need to. I want to bump these up so it's more easier to read. Camera state equals false. Player view equals. It'll be orb state, I believe. Orb camera. All right, and all we have to do here is go down to player view and just. add in the numbers. Or camera equals 1, player view equals 1, player view equals 2, player view equals 3. Oh, wait, hold on. Couldn't I just I was thinking if I could use the orb camera variable and just toss that to the Medusa. Oh, I could. Yeah, I could. Hold on. If orb, yeah, I could. I don't need player view. What am I doing? Get the orb camera. Yeah. Also, I could clean up this code for the camera. Like throw them in the variables here. I like them here. You don't always want to use this, like especially like arrays. It's a pain in the ass with like big arrays, especially 2D ones. But if you're using small little variables, I like using this just because it's all the variables are right there, and I can just go in and change it later. All right, so we need to get rid of the player views. We don't need them. And all we need to do is take... oh, wait, no, we can't... No, we can. We just have to keep track of camera state and orb view. So let's see here. So Medusa, let's go over here. Alright, so if monster location equals... well... One equals camera view. We do need a different if thing. Well, I mean, here we can just do it simple. Equals camera or camera controller dot orb camera. Now, I'm not going to have Medusa attack main. There's a reason. I won't say for that right now. But if monster location equals O camera controller dot orb camera, attack equals true, else attack equals false. If attack equals true, blah 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 blah. And as we go down to camera controller, and just get rid of this. We don't need it. We don't need it. Save. Right, let's try it out. And I could say that all I do is make it the if statement, or I could just bring back the player view variable to measure it. Oh, see, there it goes, and it's gonna kill me. Boom, I am dead. Now it's flipping out here because it's on repeat right now. I'll have to fix that later. But alright, so it works. Medusa now works. Now Medusa should not be turning me to stone when Medusa gets to main. Which, I mean, we could just fuck around to figure that out. But Medusa is pretty much fully functional. Like, there's just some minor things if I ever want to fix any looping bug, but not anything big. Medusa, otherwise, is ready. Does it and it resets properly too, so.
Woohoo.
Alright, viewport is 0, Medusa... Medusa does not want to move. Nope, Medusa's turning me to stone. There we go. So Medusa works. We have Medusa. Again, just minor bugs I may have to go back and fix, but they're not anything too hard. Not like anything I expect to be difficult. And that's because of modular code! Yes. All hail the modular code. Let's see. Well, mostly modular. I wouldn't say I'm doing perfectly modular. It's not perfectly modular. I had another idea for adjacent monsters to put it in the monster function, have them all call that, but it was being a pain in the ass to me, so I said, fuck it, I'll just put them in separately. So it's not perfectly modular, but if I did get that inheritance problem sorted, you could easily take the adjacent mover and just throw it into a different object and have them call that. Anyways, now, the biggest pain in the ass, the fucking mimic. Shit. No, okay, can I edit the... I cannot edit the creative in, because it's a pain in my ass. I fucking hate this. Go on, can I add... Oh, I can, I just do the creative in. Okay, whatever. Oh, wait, hold on, I forgot. We gotta check one more thing on Medusa, hold on. We need the collision thing. We can just remove this attack. It doesn't matter. Statue. Alright, so we just all we need to check is. Oh, we need to. And. Monster room location. What is the not? Is it like equal or not that? It's not equal. Equal statue, we'll just make him move back to the horde. Our monster room location equals, yeah, we'll just do horde, not horde. Now, I can change this, I'll put a little comment here. Hello, John. Welcome to hell, John.
Hello, John.
Greetings. What brings you here? We are making video game. Okay, so I almost thought, why is... Hold on, we got to remove this here. Why are you freaking out? Oh. Can I add a 06 Honda Civic? I don't know what you're referring to. Alright, so we need to make sure the wand works on the Medusa. We actually just do it by going here. It should have moved her to the horde. There we go. And I can now do the horde and move her to the statue. It's an AI sponge joke. Oh, I find that funny. Me and friends last night talked about like AI SpongeBob and AI Family Guy. Alright, wait for Medusa to move. Make sure my movement of her didn't break her. Okay, okay, she didn't broken. Then we can do that and it moves it back here. Alright, so yeah, so our warding works properly. Because you can use the wand to make Medusa move to a different room. What I'll probably do is use the adjacent function. Is probably what I'll need to do. But right now I'm just gonna keep it simple. It's just hard-coded as, hey, go to the statue area. We can fix it later. Okay, now the Mimic. The biggest pain in my ass for this entire thing is the Mimic. Because the code actually gets kind of complicated. But let me go ahead and grab... Well, yeah, because... What the fuck? Why is portal spawn? Oh yeah, because it's... I commented out the portal. That's why it's freaking out. That's not a problem. Let me go to timer real quick. Let me comment out Medusa. We can get rid of this viewport thing. We don't need it. We know it doesn't work. Okay. The fucking Mimic. So let me explain to you how the Mimic works. I'm not going to spoil the thing. I have a nice British-like voice. I get that a lot, John. Thank you. That's just from my dear over here.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like the voice, dear?
I love your voice.
Danke. So the way the Mimic works... Wait, what? Is Medusa's... Oh, yeah, the Medusa's kill counter is still on. So I can't actually go to the statue area. Well, I can. I can move her out, I think. Yeah, I can get... Fuck off, Medusa. Let me go away. Okay, so, the Mimics always spawn in the horde. And the way the Mimics are is they're an infection of sorts. So they're an infection of sorts. So a Mimic spawns here, and then the Mimic will eventually send another Mimic out, get rid of you, to this area where now this place has a Mimic in it. And but the Mimic, I'm going to design it to where it looks very similar to the background. Like, let's say a Mimic is like the square right here, and that's not actually how it's going to work, but say the square here was literally like a Mimic, but it has like a few weird dots around it that makes it different. Like, say, like, it has two dots. Like, you know, here's one dot, here's a second dot, and it's like, oh. That's supposed to be the different thing. You have to pull your wand out, you have to click it for like 2 seconds, and it makes it disappear. And there could be up to... I don't know if it's going to have 1, 2, or 3 mimics that could appear in any room at a given time. But there's going to be multiple objects they could turn into. There's a bit of a problem though, and that's my resources, because I don't know how. I would probably have to create and destroy instances, which I'm going to manage that, which can be a pain in the ass. Instead of having it to where, you know, like, oh, god damn it, hold on. Hold on. Game Maker's doing that stupid thing again. I have to start the game, close it, bring back the room. And now the Mimic only kills you when it gets to your main room. The big threat to the Mimic is that 1, you have to take time to find it, and 2, if you do not clear the Mimic out of all the rooms, that means that room's an infection. So let's say, the Horde's always going to be an infected room, but let's say you have one in the crypt, which only has 1 exit. Well, it's rare for the Mimic to actually reach the crypt because of how it is. But, you'd be like, okay, I cleared out the main room, which goes to the lab, which goes to the torture chamber. Alright, get all the Mimics out of there. And then you go away from it, and it's sort of like, oh wait, there's a Mimic. What? Where's this Mimic coming from? And it turns out it's from the crypt that's going into the torture chamber. And it's spawning Mimics, because the torture chamber is infected by Mimics. It's just a big infection, and it's... That's why I said before in our last little game dev thing, because I would have to, because the players have to take time. It's like the game I'm on observation duty. You kind of have to. It's not as intricate as that one. Like that one's like has little very tiny things that are different, and you have to really remember the rooms. This one, the rooms aren't going to be as big as observation duty, but they will still be. You have to pay attention. That's kind of why the purpose of the Medusa is to, like, say you go to a room and you don't know if there's a Mimic there, but Medusa's there. So you either have to ignore that room or you have to scare Medusa away and waste some charges of your wand to search that room. It's little intricacies like that. Or you'll be searching around the room and it's like, oh wait, I gotta check, is there a portal somewhere? Okay, no portals, we're good. That sort of thing. Am I a programming language teacher? No, I am not. I am programming noob. Like, I know the fundamentals of most programming, but, no, I am noob.
I'm more of a noob. I know nothing about programming.
Okay, well, fine. I'm gonna print this. You are a nublet. Nooblet.
Nublet.
Fucking nubs. Nublet.
Hey, I'm the cutest nub in the room.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What the fuck was that?
Me stretching. Not hanging out with me enough. Forget how I sound when I stretch.
I know. Let's see. So I might have to make a Mimic parent object that just sits in here. You can't ward it away or anything like that. And that parent, I think, might need parents of that. So here, let's go to this Mimic. And we're going to go ahead and spawn this Mimic in the room. Oh, god damn it, it did that thing again. So what I'm talking about, when this window pops up, I can't exit out, and I can't drag it or anything. I can't do anything with this window. I can't interact with it. Until I hit F5, stop the game up, and then close it out. So if anybody with Game Maker can tell me what the fuck's going on, I would appreciate it. And then I have to open the fucking... No. No, no. What did you just do? No.
You're breaking things.
I broke everything. Everything's brokey.
Why?
Alright, so... I think... Okay, I have to think for a bit how I'm going to do this Mimic, because Mimic is very complicated. It's only complicated because you have to keep track of a lot of data. And you also don't want too many objects, because you can slow the game down. Because in the Mimic, in theory, I could have up to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... you could have up to about 24 extra objects, not counting the others, like, you know, the Medusa and all that stuff. Plus some other tiny things that are objects that could be around the room. Plus assets and all that stuff. I'd be worried about the objects getting a bit too much. Oh, you know what I can do? I could make the Mimic sprite be this treasure hoard right here. Like, the parent that you can't get rid of could just be the treasure hoard. Like, the sprite of the treasure hoard. So what I would do for the mimic, let's get the parent mimic. Let's change its sprite up a little bit. It's not gonna be exact that, I'm just trying to get a placeholder for right now. What do I change the sprite? Wait, what here? Okay. Oh no, I changed its size. Hold on. I think it's here? Yes. Well, what's the measurement here? It's about... Each one of these is 32, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I also wanted to cover up any of the other monsters. ASMR, it's like a coding duck I see. Coding duck?
Quack.
No, I am goat.
No, you...
I am goat.
Sago the duck.
Okay, first I got Ban Sago, then I got Quack Sago. What's wrong with you? I go bah, not quack. And whatever sound bunnies make. I think, what do they make? Hippity hoppity, get off my property?
Quack.
Quack. Bah.
They make... They go.
God damn it. Alright, anyways, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hey, we
6,
could always
7,
make you
8.
go.
I'm about to kick you out of this channel. With that heresy. Alright, 256.
I'm good now.
And 64. Okay, so we need to... hold on. Width is about 256. Apply. Hold on. Damn it. No, don't combine them. I need to unlock them. Height is 64. How do I unlock these so they're not chained together? If I do this. Okay, there we go. Apply. Don't know why. Wait, is it being dumb now? Ah, fuck. This is a way you can trim down the sprite. I think it only does squares, and then it has to trim down from there, I think. Width is 256. Apply. No, no matter what I do, it likes to keep the same thing. 4. Fuck. Okay, whatever. We'll do 256. 256. Apply. And then we will... How many pixels are these? I don't know how many pixels these are. I'll presume this is like... I need my paint tools. Where are my painting tools? Let me just edit the mimic square here. Oh, well, there we go, I fixed it there. Alright, then we'll take that, we'll take the mimic. We'll change the sprite. And we're gonna rename this to, mimic spawner. And we'll rename this to mimic spawner. Mimic spawner. We need to rename this to... I know, I need to rename it. Edit.
Name it Bob.
No. Mimic spawner sprite, and then just mimic spawner. No, stop that. Mimic spawner over here. Right, we can close this here. To mimic spawner sprite over here. Alrighty. Debugging doc.
Quack.
Debug doc. No. I have plugged the slug. He likes to eat cold. Because he eats fucking anything. Fat slug. And don't call him fat. I'm the only one that can call him that. He'll eat you if you call him fat.
Fat.
You just call him fat.
No.
You better let him hear that. He'll eat you.
No, just the mole rat is fat.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so... Alright, we need to make another object. It's gonna be the parent of, or the child of this one. Let's create object. This is going to be mimic. Let's make it a sprite. Create new sprite. Edit the sprite. We'll make the sprite. What's my color? What do I color the sprite?
Pink.
Edit image. We will make it a little orange.
A little orange?
Oh no,
Not
that's
a big
too,
orange?
it's too close to the shambler. No.
Make it pink!
No. No.
Why
Nada.
not? It could be pink like me.
Nada. There we go. Save. Make it a little bright yellow.
I thought you had a bright yellow already.
No, we have a regular yellow for the mimic. I want it bright yellow so I can tell it, hey, it's a mimic. And plus, it's a smaller square anyway, so it's not like I'll get it confused. Alright, so this one is a child. Parent
Not the children.
is the mimic spawner. And make sure the mimic spawner is a child of the monster. It is. Okay, good. I want to take this collision here. I want to take this and delete it off of this because there's no collision interaction with the horde spawner. Go to the mimic. Great. We need a collision event, objects, and a quad. Okay. There. So here's where I'm worried. So a lot of these object-oriented things are a pain in the ass, and they don't want to spawn a object if it's not on the scene itself, and it's freaking stupid. So it may even be a case where I need to take one of these mimics and put it down here where you can't see it. Also, that sprite is way too big. Let me change that. This needs to be 32. Apply. So let me change the sprite again. Objects. Let's see, rename this to mimic square. Alrighty, we'll be doing. Wait, bean juice! Beans! Bean juice. Nectar of the gods.
I don't have any redeemed, so I can't tell you to praise the Bean Lord and stretch.
I do. With bot rigs, I can set up point redeems. They're not as intricate as Mixed Up Bot is, because Mixed Up Bot I can connect to a bunch of things. But I can at least get things like that set up, like, you know, do my bean juice. Like, you can redeem things and I'll have to do things and stuff like that.
Damn, I don't know why.
I'm just too lazy to set it up right now because I want to code. Virgo, Scorpio,
and
or the Im's gonna stab each other.
Yep. Then you've been a little busy this weekend.
Yeah, I've been very busy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll be getting all redeems and stuff when I start streaming, like, you know, main content again. I haven't been really streaming any mainline content. So, like, every occasionally when I'm, like, bored, I'm like, you know what, I don't want to do a video game today. But, not too often. Also, thank you for the like and retweet there, Ruby. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
I would say, though, no, I've been getting people discover me that I've not been expecting on YouTube way more than fucking Twitch. Like... And I put that up to the algorithm, because Twitch doesn't have one. It really doesn't. Kick is hit or miss. Either I get like a bunch of people one day, or I get like nobody. Depending on the time and such. Oh, then again, it is work hour at this time zone, so I don't expect to get many people at this time. It's mainly like weekends or when I get off of my duties that I get people on Kick. Okay, so... Okay, let's get the Mimic Spawner. Holy shit, that is huge. We're gonna put you right here.
Right, okay.
Right there. Okay, so... How are we going to do this? Well, the simplest thing, if there's, it checks if there's any mimics existing on the screen. If no mimics exist, it spawns one in the horde. That's simple. Then it uses the same adjacency command as like the Medusa and the Shambler, so we can reuse code somewhat. I do have to put it in the mimic thing, but it's a whole other thing. But it uses the adjacent room thing to detect rooms nearby. The thing is, though, however, is it loops through each existence of the instance. Now, there is a command that indexes all the possible instances, and you can get the length of the array to loop through it. That works. Okay, so then what's the problem? The problem is making sure that it spawns a proper one. Also indexing all the... Because mind you, if the mimics are supposed to look like objects, they have to be in very particular positions. I will have to get very precise coordinates for every single mimic. And also it means that the array, so if we go like, let me go to monster. So let's get this real quick. So this array here gets the x coordinate and the y coordinate of whatever room it's in. With the mimics, it's a 3D array. So not 2D. Because not only have the XY coordinates, we also have which one in that room is it, is the thing. Which is a total pain in the ass. But it can be done. It also means... Okay, so... And we have to do a very complex array assortment. Which I did before. Did I even... I don't think I saved the code, though. I don't think I saved the code. I did not. Okay, expectedly. So...
Rar.
Rar. Let's see. Rar, 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 rar. Let's see. The other option is not having to do coordinates, just go to create the mimic objects and just make them visible or invisible accordingly. The problem with visibility, though, is the visibility does not deactivate them. They still function, you just can't see them. So that is a pain in the ass. So where should I need to get a little notepad and figure out where I need to start. Alright, where should I start? So... can you spawn instance without instantiated object? Because it's a pain in the ass. Sometimes you have to keep the object on screen for it to fucking be able to be spawned, which is stupid. I don't know why I can't just put it in save memory and have it grab it and pull it out, but I digress. So we have to figure that out. We do need array assortment to be 3D array, which keeps track of... Now, X and Y I might want to keep as the first, just so I can kind of reuse movement code. A lot easier. For the first two, but then the last one is the room. That array keeps track of the room. Even though in database you generally would want a unique ID to be first, but it's not too important. Let's see, we have the 3D array, infection array, which just keeps track of room, infected rooms. You need this infection array, and also need a temporary infection array, or infection sorter array. To be infected rooms. There's a reason why you need this. Because, now, here's the thing. So this here is just keeping track of where the mimics can spawn, what their coordinates are, and blah, 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 blah. This keeps tracks of which rooms are currently infected, because there's not really any other way to track that. And it needs to know this so it knows which new areas to infect. And yes, I know it's misspelled. Sue me. Infection sorter array, you need this. At first I didn't think I needed this, but you do need this. Because if I'm looping through this, of which rooms are infected, let's say it's like false, true, false. I'm sorting through this. It gets to here, it says, hey, this room's infected. We should do the adjacency thing, so that way we can see which other room's infected. And let's say it says, okay, this room, we need to infect this room, and it turns into true. Well, here's the thing. Before you switched the infection, this was false. But now, because you did it, it now says, oh, well, now this next one we're about to go through the sort is now true. So now we're going to run for this one. And what can end up happening in very particular circumstances is you can end up to where you can go from, like, the whole room all the way to the main room that the player's in like, one single iteration. To where, like, immediately the entire place is infected and you're dead. Because of how that bug shows up. So you have to have this one, so instead what it does is it sorts through here to see which rooms are infected. It goes, okay, well, this one's infected. So it does, hold on, main array. So this is the original array. And then we have the infection array. Or to be infected. Next infection array. So, next infection array is always everything is false. But it reads here, goes, okay, false, true. Oh, it's true? Alright, we're going to turn this to true. And false, okay, that's false. We're not going to mess with it. So then when it goes to the loop, it runs the adjacent based on the temporary array. Then it takes, then it changes main array. So like if it's here and it infects the room next to it, then it tells you, hey, change your thing to true. Because it's not sorting through it anymore, so we don't have to worry about the doubling problem. It tells this one to change true. And then when it's done sorting through this, change temp to complete false. It changes all these back to false for the next iteration. And that's basically how that works. The problem that I'm having is having the new objects be instantiated. The other thing we could do, instead of being just true false, is you can do 0... I'll just do little things. It could be 0 through 3. Like, say each room can have up to 3 mimics in it. You do 0 to 3, and it counts how many mimics are in that room. That way it knows... It doesn't have to track each individual object. It just says... Actually, no, sorry. This one up here would be the numbers. This one here would still be true and false. Yeah, this one here would still be true and false. And it reads, basically 0 here means there's no mimics, so it's false, and then anything higher than 0 is true. And basically uses this to where that way if it has 3, which is the max amount of mimics, it doesn't turn this to true, it keeps it false if it has maxed out mimics. The problem is the instantiation. We can try. Let me put this to the side. We gotta run some tests before I can do anything. So let's do... Let's go to Mimic Spawner. And let me look at what is the... what's the command? Game maker instance create. No, instance create. Object create. Function. I guess I'll just have to type here. Instance create layer get names. Let's see here. Instance create. I'm not saying that creates an instance. Let me see. Game maker, create instance in code. Instance create layer. Is it just a function which create a new instance of a specified object at any given point on the layer specified? Okay. We can do this. Instance create layer. New instance of a specified object. Okay. Instance create layer. So let's find that. Instance create. Where is create layer? Create layer. There we go. All right. So it takes the X and Y, obviously. Object create instance of. Okay. So we need instance create layer XY. Let's do a basic one. Let's do. We're gonna spawn one in the horde. Let's do. Let me move you over here so I can use this measurement. 160 by 416. Okay. 160 by 416. 160, 416. And we need the layered ID, which is monsters. Which I'm not sure how exactly they want me to, or string. Let's do a string. Monsters. Is there a way to just get the layer ID? We'll worry about that in just a moment. And then mimic. Object mimic. Create a mimic. So we're just using this as an example. We should not have any mimics on in the room itself. What?
That's what Bap said. I think
Bah?
it's circling, isn't it?
Bah! Bah! Bah!
Bah.
Bah. Hello, Bap. That's your name now, Bap. Your name's Bap now. Bap. Let's see here. Right, one sec. I'll be right back. Duty calls. Entertain them, Ruby. Entertain them.
Entertainment. Hi. How's everyone doing? Bye. Entertainment. Or here. Nah. There's your bye. Yeah. I love that you changed your name. That's amazing. I also got meow. Ruby ducks. Quack. Quack, 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 quack. I am the. It is true. It's always fancy meeting people around here. See all the fancy faces. Baz, come back! Hey, we like it. I'm glad I can lure people with noises. I can confuse him when he comes back too. We don't. Noises. Blah blah blah. Oh. Woof woof woof. Slam. That poor door.
Ah! What the fuck? God damn it, Ruby! Let's see, but Kyle go back.
Everyone bad.
Sydney said bah to Kyle. That's how you say hi in goat. You say bah.
Bah.
Of course, Ghosty has actually changed her name to. Wait, hold on, is that?
Yes, that's Ghosty.
Yes, Ghosty changed her name to bah.
Ghosty went bah.
Chaos Gremlin.
We're turning everybody into sheep.
You're turning it? No, goats.
Goats, sorry.
Yes. Lured by bah. Sydney was lured by bah.
Everybody was lured by the blah.
Can't be bothered to log into your other accounts, now you're just bah. Hey, that's a good thing to be. Bah. Okay, so as you do get brilliant ideas while you're in the bathroom,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's kind of like shower thoughts. You never get in a shower and you get a good idea.
No, I yell at people in the shower.
What? Wait, you
I
schizophrenic?
have powers. No.
Anyways, let's see here. So there's a very weird object relation here. I'm debating on making the mimic not a part of the monster patterns because its variables will be very different. It's a bit hard to determine. There are so many variables with this fucking mimic. Like, the mimic is like an object, it's like a thing all of its own. Let's see. Like, I know the logic, but it's how do I want to go about it is the question. Well, first off, we need to test this here. This needs to be tested. So, instance create layer. All right, so we need to do this, and let's just put it in the clock. Let's just put it in the clock. We'll just drop it right here, and we'll see if it can spawn a regular mimic. Save. Give it 10 seconds, and there's no spawn chat. This should automatically just create a mimic. Hello, giant mimic. Oh, I did it! Alright, so we got it here. Okay, so we know we can do that. Okay, good. Goofy thing, though, it also means I could make my code a little more efficient if, with this portal, because the portal can despawn. Just to, like, delete it. Actually, hold on, if I delete it... Oh, never mind. But, it could just be deleted. And that would... It's very minor, but it would save on resources if whenever it's... Instead of just moving it down here, it just gets completely deleted. But I digress. I'll worry about that later. That's just like little optimization things. Actually, I'll put a note on it real quick. Set up to be deleted to save on resources. Right, we'll worry about that later. I'll just put a note there. Clock. Okay, so we already know this. We don't have to worry about this. So we need to make this a function within the mimic. I'll call it. You know what? Yeah, we're rename the mimic spawner. Hold on. We name it mimic mommy. It is mimic mommy. There we go. It creates mimics. Also, we do not make it the parent of the regular mimic. We don't have to. We make it a parent of the regular monster class. So let's go ahead and adjust the parent thing here. We're just gonna change this to
boop.
monster. What? Boop!
Boop.
Boop.
Even though...
I've been booped.
Yes, I boop you all the time. It's my nose to boop.
Ruby, with you and your freaking avatar, do I just need to, like, ask Sydney to get this avatar changed whenever I speak? It just takes the robe off. I do that every
That'd
time.
be fun. That'd be fun as shit.
Like, every time I talk to you, I have to, like, be like this. Bah.
Yes. Yep.
Bah. Bah. 3, 2, 1, bah.
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 Bloop. You crazy.
I think you're just enjoying the view.
No, I'm just being entertaining. Anyways. Let's see here. But anyways, Kid, Sydney, Kyle, Ghosty, as well as if John's still here. I don't know if he's still here or not. How is everybody today? How is everybody?
Bah.
Didn't you redesign? Alright, enjoy your little work there, Ghosty. Okay, so we kinda know where we're gonna do it. What we're gonna do is Mimic Mommy over here is going to manage actually it doesn't need a parent. Actually, we can remove the parent. Well, that's it. Yeah, it doesn't need a parent. So we will remove that. None. No parent. And all this does, it just manages the Mimic. It's specifically for the Mimic. And then the Mimic itself will be a child of the monster object. So we got that. Major redesign, adorable, good. It'll be adorable just like the Ghosty.
Ghosty is adorable.
Indeed, Ghosty's very adorable.
I'm dead. Cutting.
We have to make Ghosty embarrassed by adorableness. How adorable they are.
They're an adorable little shark.
Adorable little shark. Little shark.
Yep, apparently that's what...
And all the gremlin... She guards my fridge. He's my fridge guardian.
Yeah, now she's your shark fridge guardian.
Yep, my shark fridge guardian. Yes, Ghosty. I'm dead, cutting fiber for hours, gonna put it off for too long, enjoying this visit to the barnyard. Are you insulting my chambers, Kyle? Lucky I don't have the hook. Anyways. That's why I miss my stream avatars. I can't put people on hooks anymore. For now. That will change eventually. I haven't been able to punish anybody on my stream lately, because I don't have stream avatars. Because I'm not using Twitch. Alright, so, what do we need to do? So...
No, since I can't be tortured. So,
spawner. The Mimic Mommy. I'm keeping that name, by the way, in game. It's a Mimic Mommy. So, we need to declare some variables here. What variables does this need? We don't need the parents, we can remove that. Let's see here. Well, we do need some of the arrays, but we'll call that in the create function, since arrays are a pain in the ass to call in variable definitions. But I think it's just for assets. I think, hold on, let me do test var. I think you can call them in here. Yeah, I think it's just assets you can't really call. Yeah, you can call them. Yeah, okay, so we're finding that. Okay, so we need a... Let me get my little notes here. We need, infected rooms. And we need... There's like 8 total, so we need... 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 1, 2. Make sure that's the. And this should be an integer. 1, 2, 3. What are you doing, Ruby? 1, 2, 3.
No, I just realized. I realized why they called us a barnyard because we've been sitting here buying.
I know. It's still an insult, though.
I find it funny as shit, though.
Our name's infection sorter. We'll take. Well, actually, let's do. This will be Boolean. Ah, fuck! You can't do a Boolean array here. Okay, so we'll have to call that in here. Let's call it in here. Infection sorter equals true. Oh no, false. Sorry, these will be false. These always default at false. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Why are you flipping out? I don't care. Fun fact, I used to be able to do very good dolphin noises. Was it inspired by SpongeBob where you're actually cussing out everybody around you? I think that's what it is. Hi, Patrick. How the are you? I want to see like a I want to see a version somebody edits it and actually puts in the cuss words. It probably exists. Okay, so we have the infection sorter, we have the infected rooms. What other variables do we need? Array assortment. Do we need a 3D array? We kind of do. Yeah, so we'll have to set up a 3D array, which is a big pain in the ass. It's a lot of fucking variables to write down. I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to do this. Because the thing is, it's very, very specific coordinates I have to sort out. And it's not something I can loop either. Because very particular coordinates, it's not something I just mathematically do. Because, you know, it depends on the picture and the background. Now, I don't know it too much, no, but I know like when I finally make the map and the mimic sprites, I will have to. Oh wait, shit. It needs to be a 4D array. Well, it doesn't really have to, but because I also have to store the sprites of the mimics to tell it, hey, put this sprite on it, so I don't have to make like a million mimic sprites over here. So that means a lot of shit has to be stored in this memory. So the only thing I can think of is maybe I get like a database or something. One moment, I'll be right back. Entertain them, Ruby.
Ah, not again. Hello again. I meant hello. You just confused one of your teachers by making dolphin noises? Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Beep. Bleep. Right here. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't do that. He probably still has his earphone in then. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Why my boyfriend is stupid? You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my sunshine away. Wait, hang on. I got another one. If my lyrics for it though. There you go. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch him is my real test. To train him is my cause. I will travel across the lands, searching far and wide, trying to make Vaz understand the power that's inside. Vazimon!
What the fuck did I just come back to? I put on my headphones, I hear Vozimon, I'm like, what the fuck?
Cheating.
I came right on the tail end of that. What the hell were you doing? Alright, anyways, how the hell am I gonna sort all this goddamn data?
Oh.
Mainly the sprites. Sprites are the main problem with the data.
Oh my god.
How do I want to do this? He's weak and without his hooks. I mean, I also, trust me, Kai, I hold back a lot. I really hold back a lot. Anyways. So how do I want to do this? How am I gonna organize all this fucking information? Because you gotta keep in mind, so if I have... What? That's like 40 different data sets I have to hold. Which is pretty insane in a 3D, even 4D array. How do I want to do this? I have to think a bit. Like, I got the thing that tells which rooms can be infected. That's pretty self-explanatory. The only other option that would make things easier, I just don't know how the game resources would handle it, is if instead of having to instantiate each mimic, I just pull this mimic out, you know, okay, this mimic is way too big. Hold on, let me fix this. It should not be this big. 32 by 32. Fly. Save. Okay, anyways. Okay, fucking game maker did the thing again.
It does, doesn't it? I'll be right back.
Alright.
I got some things to do.
Alright, dear. See you in a bit. But I'd be worried about it slowing things down if I have it like this. We could try it, because if I do it like this, then all I really have to do is I can make an array... Can I make an array of objects? I think I can. Well, what I'd have to do is make an array of objects, or instantiated objects specifically. Let's try it. I'm very sus of it, but we will give it a shot. Let's just get like 3 mimics and just toss them everywhere. And I can just go by the object's name. I'm worried that this is really gonna slow down the game though. Because mind you, like, I don't even have like, I don't have cutscenes programmed, I don't have like save state set up or anything like that. So if this slows it down, there's no fucking way, because it wouldn't be able to last with all the other resources we need. I'm not going to put little mimics here, because this big thing, this horde here is basically a mimic. And you just can't get rid of it. There's too much of it. You can't get rid of it. So, unless we got to name these. So, let's see. This would be... We'll go from left to right. We'll do... Well, do we want... Do we want... Does the mimic instantly kill when it gets into the main room? I think it should. It's not instant, it's a delay. Like, if it's in... It's kind of like Mango and FNAF 2, where if it's in the room, it doesn't attack immediately, but you're going to die. Unless the timer clocks at the last minute, you're going to die. Or like Freddy when the power goes out, and you're just hoping that he delays long enough for it to hit 6 AM. Kind of like that. That's basically how the mimic works here. So we're going to have only 1 mimic for the main room. Yeah, I got it. Shut up. What is it? Delete that, I'm going to take you and move you right there. Okay, so this one is library. It's a good chat. Ooh. Great, is he a cat boy? All of them are offline. I am very confused. The media god, interesting. Let's go chat. I'm a cat straight. Is he a cat boy? All of them are offline. Cat boy's at work, spitting in my food at the McDonald's. Well, I don't work in McDonald's, so it's probably not me, and I am a goat. I am not a cat. But welcome chlamydia. Welcome to hell, how are you? How should I name these? What's my naming convention? I would say Mimic Library 1. Oh, should I do 1 or 0? We'll do 0. We'll start at 0. Because it will line up with the array arrangement. So it'll make it a little easier there. Let me just copy this real quick. Copy. Paste 1. Oh, we don't want to go put his face on spelling nails. I mean, I am a goat. I am Duke. A limbo within section 5, 64. I try to be suggestive, chlamydia. I'm gonna try a lot harder than that. Mimic lab 0. Zoom in here a bit. Copy. Lab 1. Cut out. Lab 2. Ah! Damn. Let's see. Game designing? Yes, I am working on a video game. I'm experimenting with something here. I don't think it will really work. Danke. Let's see. Due to resources. It's just like, from coding wise, this would be the quickest way to code it, just not resource wise be the most optimized. But I want to see, because if it does work, I'd rather do it this way because it just saves me so much fucking time. in organizing data stuff. Because all I have to do is in an array is put this name in there, and it's good. Like, I don't have to worry about anything if I can just put that name in there. Otherwise, I have to do a fucking 4D array where I have sprites. I have to keep track of sprites. I have to keep track of... Also, can I change... I'm curious. Can I switch this out without... I can. Okay, so I can do that. All right. So let me just turn this back to Mimic real quick. 1965. That was 1984. See. Grab this. Why do 2? This should be the statue. 0. Oh, okay. Statue 1, statue 2. We need mimic crypt. I'm thinking for balance reasons, I'm just gonna keep these 3 mimics because, you know, they different. Because if you have just the same object change every time, then the player can just predict it and they're good to go. But I'm debating on having it to where. Hang on a moment. I'm debating on having it to where only one mimic spawns in a room at a time. Because it'll make it a little easier. Because you still have to manage a bunch of other monsters. It'll be a pain in the ass if you have to look for 3 mimics up max every time. That'd be very difficult to manage over time. So I think I'm pretty. Actually, let's go to the mimic mommy. We'll change all these. Actually, that means we have to delete this. Hold on. Infected rooms. We can just copy this up here. And actually, we want to change the horde to true, which the horde I believe is here, and it will always be true. That will never change. We can delete this one. Let me just double check. It is yes, it is. One moment. Fucking hounds. Alright, yeah, I've returned. Ah. Okay, so we have these names all switched out. Problem is that we have Horde at 6, and that's gonna be a little annoying. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? You know what? I think we will have 1 mimic in the horde room. Just to make the code easier. And you can technically get rid of this mimic. No, not that. Mimic horde. I was gonna get mimic horde. We don't need to put a number next to it. Because it's gonna be the only one. And I could hide it. If I really need to, I could hide it. The player can't hit it. It's just to make it easier in code. Well, no, because the player can't change the true or false. Because there's no mimic to actually interact with to change it to false. So no, we don't need that. Let me think here real quick. So we don't really need these. We just need... We need affection array, we need this array, and we need the mimic array. Mimic array that tracks all the mimic objects. Mimic... Actually, it is 2D. Mimic object and location. Checks the room and mimic object. And we have our infection arrays. We can get rid of this one here. We get rid of that there. Yeah, these rules still apply. As long as there's no way to turn the, as long as there's no way to turn the infection array true at location 6, or turn it false, then it really shouldn't change anything. Although, we do need to keep in mind of a big bug that could pop up. Because you don't want to access null, obviously. Let me think. Is there a none object? Well, no, that'd be null. I don't want to run into null problems. That's just asking to crash. I mean, I could also just skip 6 and just have a 6 or a 7 line total instead of 8. No, counting 0. They start from 0. I just have to make sure that that doesn't run into issues, because if I'm using room adjacency, I would like to use the adjacent room command just to make things a bit more modular. It'll make things a lot simpler. So I gotta fuck with that. So I can either add dummy code at the 6th number. That's just like nothing happens if it caused it. But then I have to make a lot more exceptions there, and it just makes it more complicated. I could also just add the mimic here. Just add a dummy mimic here. Oh, can I add different events to these mimics? Because all I can do is make a dummy mimic that doesn't really matter or anything. But I think it edits the entire mimic, though. I don't think it allows me to do it individually. I don't think it lets me change it individually. I mean, I could add an object that's really just dummy mimic. It's just a fake mimic. In case the player interacts with it. It doesn't actually get turned on and off. It's just there as data, so that way I can use it as a placeholder at the 6th spot. And I just like hide it in the background or something. The players can't really, if they do interact with it, nothing happens. Well, how about this? Let's try, how about we just not bother with the dummy things? We'll just reduce the array by 1. And we'll just have to add some if statements to check to make sure it's not equaling, like, 6 or something like that. We'll figure it out. So, go to Mimic Mommy, who manages all the mimics. Has all this data here. We need to add the mimic objects. And this will be a 2D array. I don't remember how the fuck to instantiate these. Well, we could just instantiate it manually. So we could do... Like, there's a way you can make it all one code, but I forget it. But we're just gonna do... Does main room... I think we said main has 1 mimic. Yeah, we'll just have 1 mimic for main. So mimic 0, 0. So the first one is going to be... Mimic objects 0, 0. We'll have this be mimic main. What did I name it? What did I name it? It is name. Oh, I didn't even get a name. Oh, it's okay. Mimic main. There we go. All right, now we should have mimic main. There we go. We're gonna copy this. Just change these to 1 and 2, and move on. See, I see you have a YouTube. Hello, Amelia. Do I know you from somewhere? Or are you new here? Because I get a lot of people that pop up from like Twitch and stuff like that. And it's different. And they have different usernames. It varies a lot. Twitch. Do you have a different username or is it the same? I'm sorry, my memory is a bit foggy. Probably from all the bean juice. This should be library. Same. But welcome back. I'm glad you found me here. You got lucky. Well, I'm glad you found me here, Amelia. I haven't been doing my main streams lately. I've been busy working on code and taking a hiatus from gaming streams. For the most, I mean, I've done a few. I've done Dead by Daylight, but that's because there's an event going on. So I've been popping on there now and then. I've been partying all fucking week. I need to get back on DBD though, because now's an amazing time to farm blood points. It really is. Lab. Two. Next, I think, is the... What's next here? 1, 2, 3, ritual. Okay, ritual chamber. Should be. Try making review video content, hence the YouTube channel. Ooh. Like, of what? Video games or movies? What are you reviewing? Lab ritual, I think next is torture chamber. Fuck, I don't know. Retro games, ooh. Might have to check you out, Amelia. Let me go to... Let's see, go to channel. There you go, subscribed. There you go, Amelia. I'll check you out sometime. There you go. Let's see, I need, then we have the crypt. Okay, 6. Now, this one here is a little iffy. I will have to figure this out. What I could do is change, and it wouldn't affect too much, I have to make sure I get it in all the code, is change the, stop having a brain fart here. Change the crypt to 6 and change the horde to 7 for all objects, and that will make it easier because that means I don't have to do the 7. I don't have this problem. That could be an option. So if this becomes too much of an issue for me, I'll just switch those around, and that should fix it. But for now, we will try to see if we can work with this while ignoring the 7th. Actually, because right now we just need to make sure that we have all that sorted. Okay, so we have all these mimics here. They're all set up. So what we need to do next? We got that array set up. We set up the sorter arrays. Now, of course, again, we will have to keep an eye on this. Let me put a note here. number of crypt and chord universally. In case I become issue with the 7 and the 6 here, because normally crypt is 7 for all the other objects, but it's 6 for this. So, again, if we run into an issue, I'll have to change it later. Let me look at the objects real quick, because that might be something I might need to do. Let me look at this. So... Actually, you know what? If... I think... Hold on, let me... Because I could just change these around. And then I gotta go to my... But why are you freaking out? And then I have to go to my... thing here. I have to adjust a few things here. This should be crypt. I should have to change like a few variables. And I need to change... There should be room... The horde goes into the statue rooms. That's room 5. The crypt goes in torture room, which is room 4. There we go. It should be fixed, for the most part. I could end up having an error, but really, that's why you make your code modular! You fix it so easily. Now, granted, there's probably some kind of bug here, but I don't expect it too bad. That's why I use these enums. They make it so much easier if I have to come in and change some numbers around. So now I can go to Mimic, and I don't have to worry about this. Or I shouldn't worry about it if it's working properly. I probably will have to fix it eventually. Where's my... No, I need to go to Mimic Mommy. And actually what I can do is, instead of using like just straight up 0, 1, 0, 2, all that crap, I could also use the enum. It just makes also just, let's see, monster, is it monster? Or hold on, let me check. What do I do with room controller? What do I do with portal in them? Do I put the numbers? Yeah, so we're gonna grab these here. I'm gonna grab these here. We're gonna use these just to help keep things consistent. I'm gonna grab this here. We'll make this library. Ritual. But have you been, Scarlet? You doing your little reviews and such? Anything else? Anything news? What I presume to be the vampire lady. I could be wrong. I know a lot of people are just busy. They like doing their own things and hear me in the background. I suppose I keep proper ASMR, I suppose. Which I have no complaints about. Alright, so we have all these proper. We could have bugs later for the adjacency and all that. Let me just double check the code just to make sure. I mean, yeah, there's not really anything that should run an error with this. Like, I can't see anything for that, so I won't worry about it. I go back to Mimic's mommy here. Okay, so we have all this data here. We could, Okay, so what else do we need? We don't need a function. A little side note, I should probably move my, for efficiency purposes, I should probably move all these, like, functions and stuff in the step, and I should make them a function and create. That way it's not creating the entire function over and over again when it gets called. That might be something I'll have to check on in the future for efficiency purposes, especially if these Mimic objects start lagging me. So what we need to do is we need to go to this mimic object. So let me see here. Also, we don't need a call randomize there. It's unnecessary. I can't delete it. Always remind you of working in a lab with other people. It motivates me not to be lazy working from home. Well, there you go, Kyle. I'm glad to provide you motivation. That'll be motivation for all my lab days. Let's see. Well, I need to get rid of this fucking randomize. I don't know why it's here. Actually, hold on. Should I... I'll just delete this create function. I don't think I need it. Inherit. Let's delete it. Yes. Okay, so... we should go here. It should be... So we do have to add the typical variables that these things have. So we got this. We should do... Should I make it inherit from monster? Because it has a lot of variables that the monster has. Like, you know, it has the portal timer, has death timer, has all that stuff. Because the reason I want to put it here, because I don't want each individual mimic calling all this fucking data every single time. I just want one mimic calling it. Maybe these shouldn't be a child of the monster thing. Because that's just a lot of data. Say, do it? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Kyle? I'm debating on removing it from the monster thing because all these little guys have to do is they need to detect collision and call, hey, when this mimic gets removed, turn off this array, make sure this is false. The array up here, make sure this here gets turned to false, whatever room it's in. That's all it's supposed to do. Or if it's a counter, if it's multiple mimics, it's a counter and it makes the counter go down one.
Rar.
Rar. Bah.
Did I scare you?
No.
Oh.
I just got excited. Let's see here.
Okay.
Oh, also, that means I need to decrease these array by 1. Because we don't need that extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Although it does need to... Actually, I think we might actually need those for... and also the infected rooms, this one needs to be true, because it's been moved. Close. And that in one always stays true, which is easy, because each individual mimic will have their own little... I hope so, it depends on how they work. But each individual instance of the mimic will have its own variable for this. So, if that's the case, then it should be able to just say, hey, I have my own little number. Let's not worry about it. So what variables do these mimics have to hold? Because they actually don't hold the same. I'm about to remove this parent, because I don't think it actually needs it. I think it's only the mimic mommy that needs this parent. So, let's just remove this parent here. No parent. And it does kind of need the parent because it keeps track of a bunch of things. Let me just copy this code in case it tries to fucking overwrite it for doing this. And let's go ahead and we'll just remove this for now. Parents. We're gonna make this to be the monster parent. Parent is monster. Who inherits all this stuff here. A lot of these things it doesn't really need. Does it let me change the create function? It does. It lets me overwrite it. That's good. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's a little... I might have to do... Because I can't call the adjacency because it would change the sprite. I think. Oh, no. Adjacency just brings back a room. So I can still call it, I believe. I just make sure I don't call the sprite change function. Where do I have that at? Oh, no, that's in the Medusa, Portal, and all that individually, I believe. Well, Portal has a different kind of sprite thing. I'm not worried about that one. I think it's like Shambler and Medusa have special sprites. No, wait, what? What? Random room adjacent. Why is that in Shambler? What the fuck? Hold on. I am very confused right now. Oh, I'm in... What? No, go to Shambler. What are you doing? Go to Shambler. What to say? Why does the Shambler have the room adjacency? Yeah, okay. So we're fine. Yeah, that's an individual. So we can still call the adjacency room. Good, because we need that function for the mimic. Although it says here it's only called once. I think this is for the Medusa too, right? Because it doesn't call it within that create function. It calls it elsewhere. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about that. Let me make a new workspace. We gotta clean this up. We need a new workspace. Game Maker, don't crash on me now. Save it quick. Okay, so we need room controller. It'll pop up. We need mimic. We need mimic mommy. And I think that is good for now. First off, get rid of stupid. That's a monster. That does need to be there. That randomized does need to be there. The create event. We have these. Okay, so what's the first thing we need to do for this? We need to look at the variables. And let's go to activate chance. We're going to use the 50 for debugging purposes. Death timer we will keep at 10 seconds. Death time start we'll keep at 10 seconds. Attack, we do need an attack variable. These room sprite variables are not used for the mimic, because they are a special case. What we can do, however, just in case something does get called, we can do mimic spawner sprite right here. So we're going to do mimic spawner sprite. Wait, does it call it? Yeah, we're just going to replace all these with this just in case, because we don't really need these. It's just placeholders like, hey, it's just a debugging thing. We're just going to put these in here. Although, honestly, I wish I could just delete them, but I guess it's an inheritance problem. Monster room location. That one could be a problem. For purposes, let's just change this to Horde, just in case. Now, there is another problem that could pop up, and it's because the monster has... Well, no, because we'll use the default array. Yeah, we'll use the default locations. Never mind, I don't have to worry about that, because we'll use default. Because that's another array for, like, the XY positions where it can be at, but it's set to default for this one, so I ain't got to worry about that. Okay, what else do we need to keep track of? I think we're good. I think we have everything we need to edit here is good for debugging purposes. Although, honestly, I could probably just... I could probably not be a parent of the monster and just keep like, we just need these two variables, and we need these variables here. We really don't need that much. I think, and it probably save a lot on resources, and we're gonna need as much resources. Yeah, let's just remove the parents. Let me just put a note of what we need. We need the... put a note here. We need, activate chance, which is 50. We need, dice roll, which is 100. By default, and then we need death timer. Death timer is 10. Death timer start is 10. And attack, which is false. Okay, so we're gonna remove the parents. We really don't need the parents. And there's a lot of variables that we just doesn't work with this object. And so just add them here. I believe we do have to make sure... Do we have to make... I don't think we do have to make them different. We'll try, we'll see. So, what's the name of the dice roll for dice? Let me check here. Where's Portal? Definitions, we can move this. Monster dice roll, okay. Yeah, monster dice roll. And then there are some variables we will have to add to the mix, but we will worry about that later. Let me see, where's Medusa? Let me use Medusa example here. Death timer, monster location, monster dice roll. Okay. Is that in the actual monster thing too? Yeah, monster dice roll. Okay. Let's go mimic mommy. Does it add her out on me? Let me see. No, it doesn't, because it is a variable within its own object. It doesn't connect. You can't connect to other objects' variables without calling the object itself, which we will not be doing with this. So it should be fine. Let's see. Monster dice roll should be at 100, because that's like a default for this. Then we need activate. Monster activate chance should be 50. Then we have death timer. For this, we'll make it 10 seconds. And death timer start should also be 10 seconds. And we need attack, which is a boolean, is false. Death timer start, yes, these are all proper here. I believe these are... We even made these integers? Do we make them real? We made them real. Okay, we'll keep it that little way then. Alright, let me clear up my workspace again, since I've gotten all the variables out. It will go away, thank you. Alright, so what about the mimics? What do we need to do here? Well, get rid of that. We do need some, there are some variables we do need for the mimic. The default mimics that spawn. We do need a, it's actually similar to Portal, actually. It's very similar to Portal. You don't have children, go away. It's Portal active, Portal destroy timer, Portal timer start, Portal death pause. It's similar to this, so we're gonna grab same things here. We can get rid of this here, kind of see them better. Up so I can see a bit more. We have well, we don't need mimic active because that'd be the attack variable. Because the only mimic that attacks is the one. Hold on, actually no, does it need? It doesn't need death pulls because there's no death pulls. If the mimic's in the main room, you're dead. So we don't have to worry about that. So we need do we need mimic active? No, we do not. We do not need mimic active because the object itself being active should be enough on that. So all we need is the mimic destroy timer, which is in for each one, which is a real number. We will make it 4 seconds, just like the Portal, and mimic Destroy timer start. It'll be 4 seconds. Alright, so... that's all we need. We don't need anything else. Because the death counter and all that other stuff is going to be managed by Mommy Mimic. And whereas these are individual to each Mimic instance. So we do need those. That's pretty much all we need. All we really need with those. Because all it does, the Mommy is going to detect if the main Mimic... Actually, is that the right one? If the main Mimic is activated, the player's dead. Like, there's no stopping it. The player's just dead in, like, a few seconds. I will, however, here's what I will do. I'm going to do it kind of like Mango and stuff in FNAF, where it's a big, random freaking number that you have no idea when it's going to actually attack and kill you. Let me see here. Let me see. Alright, so I have probably an hour left to stream. So let's get to this. Before we go do partying things again. Won't be as intense as the weekend though. So I'll probably be back tonight. Ruby.
Yay.
You sound so dull about that.
I don't trust Durst.
You don't trust Durst? Oh, good, good. You finally learned your fucking lesson to not trust Durst. Good job, I'm proud of you. Actually, we can remove this note here. Okay, so what do we need to do now? What I need to do now is I need to figure out how exactly I'm going to do these. Now, what I can start with is a deactivation. But here's a problem. Using activate and deactivate is not reliable because they are... they're just not reliable. Let me try something real quick first. So let's add an event, create. And all we're going to do is deactivate. Deactivate object. Is that just deactivate command for the object individually? Actually, oh no, I got a better idea. We can go into the Mimic on me here, and we can put on creation the deactivate command on all Mimics. Or Mimic. So it just turns off all the Mimics besides itself, because it's not Mimic, they're not related. Mimic's just its own little thing. And see if this works. Let's go and start the game and wait for the inevitable crash when everything explodes. Right, so there should be no... What? My spacebar.
You said it was supposed to crash.
My spacebar.
So I went kaboom.
My spacebar doesn't work.
Oof.
That is a big deal. Okay, let's go back to camera. That's a very big deal. It could be due to lag. I hope not. That's very bad if it's due to lag. Excuse me, game? Why is my camera not working? Is it due to lag? I hope not.
You just broke something.
Well, what we can do is we can wait. Let me turn on some of the monsters to make sure they're still working. If the... Actually, no, there is a way we can tell. Actually, hold on. Let me go to room controller. Oh, no, clock. We can use the clock to tell if it's lagging or not. And all we want to do is remove this and remove and activate... Let's activate the Medusa, because Medusa is not as big of a threat as the others. Plus, Medusa will tell me if the rooms are broken. Oh, what? Hold on. That's weird. If time is greater than 0 and player dead equals false. It's not even going into this loop. Is player dead true somewhere? Who has the player dead variable? It should be the clock. Yeah, clock has player dead variable. What the hell's going on here? Like, the timer's not even working. It's a pretty big bug. Timer's very, very important. Yeah, see, the timer's not even running. Unless it's just due to lag. Oh, wait, I know why. Hold on. Let me just comment this out. So I thought it should only... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. I'm using the wrong thing. Object. Because if I do all, it's going to deactivate freaking everything. There we go. Save. That's probably what's causing it. There we go. It's working. So I can use my camera now. Okay, and it deactivated all the mimics. Okay, that's good. All the mimics are deactivated. Okay, now we need to figure out how it's going to turn on another mimic. Let me go back in the clock and deactivate the monsters. We do not need them right now. Like that monster, we can deactivate this debug. We don't need it. Just save on resources a bit right now. And we need a way to call the mimic, which will be a function in here. I say mimic function. What am I naming? What's my naming conventions for the other ones? I think it's lowercase first. Usually is what I'm using. Yes, I'm starting with lowercase. All right. Don't need you. So we need a function. If I can fucking spell right for once. Function mimic spawner. Which is just that. So let's not worry about the timer just yet. Let's just have it where it just spawns a mimic flat out, just to make sure all that's working. So this is where the code gets a bit complicated. Let's do the chance. Let's do the roll chance. Make sure we get the roll chance in first. Then I'll worry about that. So we're just gonna copy the roll chance from the portal. This is more similar to the portal. It's just a lot easier just copy and paste it instead of trying to actually think out the code. Not that it's hard code. Events, create. Let's see here. Okay, so the other thing with Mimic though is I don't want it to be a case where I wanted to check for randomness for each room individually, not just the Mimic as a whole. So we do have to actually put our array in first. Ruby being all kissy kissy. Mwah. Let's see.
Mwah.
Mimic spawner. So here we have to sort that array. So first it needs to sort through this here to see which one's which. Oh no, sorry, not this one. Actually, let me flip these. This is going to confuse me pretty quickly. Actually, no, hold on. Let's take these. Do I want to put them up here? No, we'll up here. Yeah. Okay, so infected rooms. So as we have to sort it, for I equals 0. Was I is... Oh wait, hold on. We need to call the length function ahead of time. Let me do infected. We'll do I R length equals infected rooms dot length. That is how it is, right? It's hold on. What's the length function here? I haven't used it in a while.
The jokes I can make, but I'm holding back.
What?
Hello, Space
Hi.
Cats.
Hi.
Greetings.
You keep talking about length, like the amount of jokes. I'm surprised you haven't made a joke, Ruby.
Okay, it's array underscore.
He's been
length.
talking about all my assets anyway, so.
Oh my.
I made a joke because how her avatar works on here, that whenever I talk, my robe should pop off. And then when I stop talking, it pops back on.
I think you should change your little, like, talking thing to that. Like when I use you on my streams.
Yeah.
Every time
Well,
you
I'd
talk,
have
your
to
clothes
pay.
fall off.
I'd probably have to end up paying Sydney for that.
Can't you just make...
I could.
Take your robe off and then have your mouth talking at the same time? Isn't that what you did the first time?
What?
What's your little gif?
I don't know. Sydney did something with that GIF. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
That's from Sydney.
Oh my
I
god,
thought you did
I
it.
see it. I see it in action, Ruby.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh my lord. Why is the the quality or the stream is so bad for me?
Are you on YouTube or Kick?
YouTube, because I
Terrain
uninstalled
link,
Kick
infected
because
rooms.
it's a bit mobile.
It is a bitch on mobile. Hey, Space Cats, you should go into the clips and check out a clip I made off of here.
Let me see.
I will do right now.
It's fucking amazing.
I is less than or equal to IR length. I plus plus. We do if. So it's sorting through. If infected rooms I equals true, then infection sorter I equals true. That's all that does. It's just setting everything up, and then there is a reduction I could do if I add an extra variable here.
Fazimon, and then his reaction of, what the hell are you doing?
What?
You weren't paying attention. I made a clip of what I sang.
Oh, yeah. Goddamn. Well then. Well, have fun.
How do I get back to the live stream? It just keeps taking me to this clip. There we go.
Yeah,
Figured it out.
0. M is less than or equal to
Teach Fazzy to understand the powers that's inside.
length M plus plus.
Fazimon.
Little
Now we have
doodle
to-
is the
oh my
that's
god.
Busy
the
coding.
Pokemon character.
We have to doodle him as a little Pokemon now.
God damn it. I thought it'd just be a hellish Cubone.
No, you have to be cuter than that.
Although to be fair,
No, find Pokemon Fusion, get a Cubone and a Duskull and fuse them together. There you go.
No, you don't get a say in it.
See, when I was sent to hell, at first, I had other tortures to me. This is my most recent tortures, these people. Let's see.
Ever since
Love you.
I've been drawing stuff,
If
doodles,
infection
and like little fan art and
sorter.
strip art.
Yeah, they've been loving making art of me lately, if anybody doesn't know. It was true.
Yeah, which you never posted,
Yeah, I got lazy.
obviously.
Can't believe you got
Damn
this.
Durst.
M equals true. Infected rooms in equals true. True, then it has to call a mimic spawn event. And then infection sorter in equals false.
I've been watching a lot of analog horror lately, and analog horror is obsessed with like the ideas of a mimic or like an alternate, like something that looks almost human but not quite.
Alright, so hold on. I need a variable to get a random mimic. Okay, so we got the code down here. Let me see. Adjacent
Godzilla.
room function.
Oh, it was a sneeze.
Random
Yeah, it
mimic
says
in
Godzilla.
room.
Ah,
It's not.
Which-
It's not done. Done. I can't say the word.
all right. I'm allergic to Vass now. It's
Indeed.
It's all the goat hair. It just gets everywhere.
I mean, he does
Am I
shed.
wrong? Am I wrong, Mr. Goat Legs over there? Fight you for those fucking legs. I swear to God.
Oops.
Let's see. Gold intensifies!
Hmm.
Gold intensifies.
Goat intensifies.
Intense gold.
You are an intense goat.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's two of us.
Okay, so now I need to do an adjacent room function. Let me see. How am I doing
Bah.
with the ones?
Just
see.
scream with the screaming. There it goes.
Where's the adjacent room function? Oh no, Portal doesn't have one. Why do I have Portal open? We'll do Medusa. Medusa has one. Okay. So this here gets the number.
Uh-huh.
Mimic to activate equals monster. Hold on. Monster controller. Hold on. No, it's room. Room controller. Dot.
Ra ba ba. Hmm?
Dot.
I know that.
Mm.
Random room adjacent.
Is
And we are
anyone
sitting
add-
in.
Damn, I only have 2 signatures for Bonzago still.
Where?
It's on my petition.
You actually made a petition for this?
Yes.
Can't
Room
believe.
adjacent. Mimic to activate. Then we need to put in. We got the adjacent room function. I need to get a random mimic, which is just a random function, which actually we could probably do. I need the code that activates. Let me see. Instance. Or we just put activate. Activate object. Instance. Activate object. We put in the mimic objects. Mimic objects.
And you, Ruby, now you have the
I
Pokemon theme song
random-
stuck in my head.
I random
Good.
2, and this needs to be mimic to activate. Alright. Alright, so we have all that. Do I have a mimic spawner? We need another if statement here. So we tab all this out. We do the dice roll. If. Oh, not that. Alright, now we need the dice roll variables. If. See here. Let me go to this. I'll just copy it because I don't feel like thinking right now. Copy this.
Did you show him the thing I showed you yesterday?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Probably not.
That's fine.
He stopped talking to me like about 12 o'clock last night.
Hmm.
What a
He started
bitch.
ignoring me. I know, right?
Excuse me?
Really? Out of all the conversation, that's what you hear? Someone sure has selective hearing.
Or maybe I'm focusing on doing code right now. And it requires
No,
attention.
you partly have selective hearing.
Let's see. I think it should all be good now. Let me... Alright, so we got it. Activate object. Alright, so what I need to do now is add some debugging commands.
This banana bread's not that good. Disappointed.
It happens.
The vanilla cake, though, that was good. Or the vanilla bread, I don't know what the hell it was.
Active room found. Holding infection spread chance. And then down here you want to do new mimic spawn. Oh wait, hold on, there's another thing I have to do. I do have to add this if mimic to activate we need to do oh no, we need to do it right here, hold on. They set it to true. It's a random adjacent room if it needs to detect if it's already active or not, so it doesn't activate multiple mimics in one room.
Just surround the player with mimics.
I mean, that's basically what they do. Give me one moment.
No.
You should make like a cryptic game next. Like cryptid and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure, we should do it here last. If infected rooms hold on. If infected rooms mimic to activate equals true equals false, it gets the adjacent room, it checks if there's a mimic in that room or not. If it's not, then it activates it. Then it sets it to true.
What's the dog doing though?
People arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the mole rat?
Yes. Alright,
damn it.
I will be right back. I have to do something. Entertain them, you two.
Go tell
Got
Dirce to
him
suck
on.
a dick.
Got him on, got him
I'm gonna go home. Go back to his hole. What should I play today?
I have no clue. I don't know what games you have other than Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight, Borderlands. I have a bunch of PlayStation games. Computer-wise, I've Hooked on You, Played Up,
I have not
Left 4
finished
Dead.
Hooked on You.
I haven't either. I need to go back to it. Last time I played it was Valentine's Day.
Juicy Mommy Huntress. That's all I remember.
I think I was on the path of the... Who was it? The Spirit. I have Poppy Playtime, Power Wash, 7 Days to Die, Golf with Friends, Tabletop, a chess game, Plastic Ducks Simulator. That doesn't exist on the computer. Find Love or Die Trying. Our Life Begins. I don't think Project Playtime is downloaded or Among Us. But yeah. And then I have a whole bunch of PlayStation games.
Play Poppy Playtime because I want to hear you scream.
I hear me screaming. I can do chapters again because I got chapter 2 now.
I wonder when they're gonna release chapter 3.
Don't know. I know they've had ads for it. I didn't mean to do that.
Right, I'm back. Have they been entertained?
I hope so.
If anybody does not feel like it's entertained, let me know. I will punish them accordingly.
What are you gonna do to me?
Oh, don't punish me, Daddy.
I mean, sell me your soul and you'll find out in the afterlife.
No, because I'm in the business of not making deals without seeing some kind of like contract or like.
Oh, come on. Everybody's doing it. Ruby did it.
So Ruby's doing it because she loves you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I sold
Fuck,
my
you
soul
hate
before I started really, really loving him.
Don't Ruby, I don't know what to tell you there. Do I even have a soul? That's the question.
Are you injured?
No, but I'm an atheist.
Oh, good. Then you don't lose anything selling your soul to me. What's wrong with you? I thought you were an atheist.
Well, I don't need to sell what probably is what you constitute my soul to you. I'm not in the business of selling any part of my body.
If I gave you $10, there's no... That means it's basically free. Do you want free $10 by signing a contract for something that according to you, doesn't exist?
Are you actually going to give me the $10?
Maybe.
Send the money, then we'll see.
Okay. I mean, I can just buy a video game or something. Let's see. Alright, should we go? Let's see if the big spawner works.
But you sell yours of Vaz, I get you too. Because you already touched his button.
It actually belongs to me, it's just, you know.
Oh, it's just my little play toy.
Oh god.
Okay. Index out of range.
Everybody's my little play toy.
I'm in a happy relationship, thank you.
Line 50, okay.
Must suck you bits, do you think I care? No, I'm just kidding.
Line 50. Hold on. Okay. Index 8 out of range of infected rooms. 8.
Also, Vaz, even if you try to punish me, I'll just draw more art of you.
Good. So you're a masochist. Be perfect in hell.
How's that a massive?
Synopsis
No,
of
because I would
move.
draw cute versions of you where I don't need to draw the goat legs.
And then you get punished more.
And then you get more of the cutesy art
And
of
then it's
you
a
and
vicious
like
cycle,
maid
and we have
outfits
lots of
and
fun. Let's see. Infected rooms, I just have to remove the equal?
Oops.
I wouldn't think you do. Let me try removing the equal. Maybe that will. Well, no, it says 950. There's array length 3. Oh, let me loop this. Mode activate. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Let me do. I think I have to do a -1. I think that's probably what it is. Do I? Ah, interesting. So I think it is the equal that I have to remove, which is weird. Save. Now loop it. But didn't infect the wrong room. Didn't activate. Okay, didn't activate a thing. See. Amen. What the fuck?
I almost spelled that wrong.
Oh, it didn't actually spread. Okay, that's fine. Due to the roll. Actually, I should probably go ahead and activate the Medusa. Just so she can get the fuck out of my way and I can scam off. So let's do Medusa. really running okay, despite me turning the thing off.
Vaz, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you listen to the band Ghost?
Never heard of them.
Really?
Oh, I guess Medusa sharing the same place as the Shambler. Oh, we have mimicking tools. Why are we mimicking tools? Hold on, where's mimic spawned? Okay, so we're getting an error here. Okay, syntax error, but it's working. It is working, so that's good. Need to go into the mimic and check the mimic logic real quick. So it's sorting through this array. It is checking the mimic loop. The last one's getting infected and found. Oh, wait a minute. It sets it infect and sorter. Then it goes through this loop. If infection sorter equals true, then it does the random roll. Mimic to activate equals room controller dot room adjacent im, which im should be number. If this room is infected, roll the chance. If the chance activates, get an adjacent room next to that room, which should be this number. Okay, gets a random number. If that number is not infected, then it will activate a random mimic in that room, and it will infect that room. And then the infection sorter im turns to false. So I don't know why it's not giving me the right room when it gets infected. Also, I need to change the mimic or the Medusa at the crypt real quick, because it is... Actually, wait, hold on. Is the Medusa working? Is there something weird with Medusa? I think there might be a bug between the crypt and the horde. Which is obvious, because I did switch those around. I have to go back and change those. Oh, wait, hold on. I know why. I have to change the coordinates. Yeah, the coordinates need to be changed. This is 256 and 344. 256, 344. That's why. I have to
Hey, Vaz, you should play Dead by Daylight with us.
I will be leaving here soon.
Whack.
Horde. Crypt.
Yeah, right now Durst gets all his time.
You might catch me later tonight, maybe. Or maybe not, who knows.
I heard that yesterday.
Yeah.
And you refuse to come on and fight me.
Now let's see, so we need...
You're gonna be drunk off your ass again tonight.
Alright, hold on, dog bark.
These are 480, and this be 8, and this needs to be 16. Alright, so that should be fixed. I need to fix the portal as well. All encrypt. Then this needs to be 448, be 384.
I'm back and I pawned off the dog to my younger sibling.
Awesome.
128 448. Save, and I think there's a. Let me check the cameras, make sure it's not any camera issues here. Come on. Okay. Ah, there is. 6. I might change this to 7. Or to fix it. Let's try now. And I were to come back and change those for the cameras, because that is very confusing and counterintuitive. Alright, so Mimic did not spread. Mimic should spread to the statue immediately. Mimic spawned. It spawned to the torture chamber. Okay, so it's a confusion between the crypt and the horde is what's happening. Probably in the room controller is probably where this confusion is happening. Because I've switched them around. Ah, okay. I know what it is. I didn't change this. This is why. God, that fucking... Okay, so that should fix it. So now the Mimic should spawn in its proper spot. Alright, no infection. Mimic spawned. There we go. Mimic spawned. Medusa is in the proper room. Alright, so let me make for the infection again. I want to see if it does it again.
And does your dog not like Durst?
What?
Is that your dog or is that someone else's dog?
Yes, it's my hound.
Oh,
I
I want to see the baby. Show me the baby.
I have little hell wieners.
Show me the baby.
Now it's all
He's also got a pet snake.
Show me all the babies.
Trust me, I've been trying to ask for the babies too, and he keeps forgetting to show me.
Mimic spawned? What did Mimic spawn at?
Ignoring me.
Okay, it's okay. So we have that elder. Hold on. So it's detecting the horde is true, and then it's detecting that the statue area is false. But it should detect it as true, though. If the room to infect is false. Okay, hold on. Mimic to activate. That's why. There, okay, that should fix it. So what, you all want to see the babies?
Yes.
How about this? You all be good tonight for once, and I will show you the babies tonight. How about that?
When am I never not good?
Is that really a question from your mouth?
Yes, it is.
Very often.
I've been behaving myself. I haven't been nagging you the whole time you've been with your friends, have I?
I guess not.
Fine, no cute doodles of vast.
No, cute doodles are okay.
Then what do you mean? I behave most of the time. The only time
I'm saying,
I was
starting now, if you'll be good tonight, I might give it to you.
Fine.
Cool.
For the babies. But I'll hold you up to it, even if you're drunk.
Okay, good. Let's see. Okay, so
He
we
will be.
have this.
It's Durst.
I know, you called me a late good jerk. Or you
I
called me
told him
weak.
to shut up.
Alright, so. I need this here. Let's copy this code. Vision code. Alright, so if equals true. Dot main. Does not equal location dot name. Deactivate. Let's deactivate.
Okay.
Oh, I know, I can do instance ID. Then we have to do... Don't I have to search... Oh, does it have a room variable? Fuck, how am I gonna tell it to turn a certain thing false? Because I don't want to have to each time it deactivates has to loop through a whole 2D array. Can I change the variables in between?
Actually.
Hold on, where's room controller? Oh, damn it, stop it! Hold up. Okay, there we go. Monster room location. It is monster room location. Let's default it at... we'll default it at none? Why isn't none not showing up? Oh, there it is, none. Let's default it. We'll default it at main. This as a placeholder just in case. I need to see if I can. God damn it, Game Maker. Now, can I give each of these mimics their own variables that are different from the other mimics? This one is in ritual. Alright, so if I close this, go to variables. I can! Okay, good. So, ritual. Go to variables. Wait, what? Did it change? What the fuck? That one changed. That one changed. Oh no, it didn't change the main mimic, did it? It did. Back to room. God damn it! Keeps doing this! Alright, open the room. It's supposed to stay ritual, correct? Yeah, it says ritual. This. Alright, so let's go through the thing. That one's actually accurate. This one is library. Variables. Lab. Lab. We already got all the ritual ones. The torture chamber. Statue.
Yes, may I help you?
Hmm.
Oh, the dog's back in the room, but I don't know what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Joe, have the rest of the banana bread.
Right, save. Okay, so now if I go into the mimic here, deactivate the alternate ID. So we also need to it would be mimic we dot the infected rooms monster location equals false.
I don't need to tear up the paper plate.
Alright, so now it should work.
Tear it up.
Oh,
Go lay down now.
wait, Medusa.
Go. Go lay down.
Go away, Medusa. Shoo. God damn, this movie does not want to come out, does it?
Hey! Get away from here!
And it doesn't deactivate it. Mm.
Oh, away from the trash. What is your problem, dog? Yes, lay down. Go Mimi.
Alright, so... How do I make the deactivation... Hold on. What if I do visibility instead of deactivation?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Somebody doing this job.
Ah, okay, that's a way to do it. Okay, that's a better way to do it. Let's do it this way. So, on create, let me see, what's the visible? Go to mimic. We can remove this here. And instead of activate, we want to change the visibility.
I hear Durst.
I don't hear him.
There we
I can
go.
hear him
He's not
in
here.
the background. He's not here?
No.
Oh, I heard Durst.
Make it visible.
For some odd
equals
reason.
true, and
No,
then
I'm
activate
watching a YouTube video. The narrator's a guy.
Oh no, it's my background I'm hearing.
And
I have one of my old Twitch videos up.
visible equals true.
That's why.
True equals false. There we go. Alright, this should fix it, hopefully. What the fuck? Okay, it didn't... Hold on. Oh, yeah, did I add the... I did not. Okay, hold on. Fuck, what just happened? Mimic. Okay. Visible equals false. There we go. Save. Alright, that should fix it. You're running just fine.
Hey, no looking at for me, bud.
I made it go away, and now we should have another thing that spawns here. I think we now have the Mimic. Oh, we just have to add the game over thing, but I'll have to do that later. I don't have time for that right now. Now I need to test is I want this Mimic to spread. Right, I'm going to get rid of this one. I should go to either library or statue. I want to go to library. That's throwing 3, which we should have 3, 1, 2, bedroom 7, Mimic. 3. Yeah, so. Oh, we have a new Mimic spawn. Alright, the Mimic's working properly. I just had to have the game over. I had to fix some adjacency errors. I have to hop off for now.